Renewable energy and battery electric vehicle applications require some really big test equipment, especially in the area of power supplies and SMUs. To find out more about what ITECH can offer in this space, I've been talking to Sharon and also their German distributor and consulting partner, Michael from Schulz Electronica. Hi Sharon, it's lovely to see you here at Electronica 2024. We're at the ITECH booth to see all of the different types of test and measurement equipment, lots of power supplies here. Tell us a little bit more about ITECH.
Hello Stuart, welcome to our booth. It's my pleasure to see you today, and I would love to introduce some achievement. And as you know, ITECH is a leading global provider for the electronic power testing solutions. And our core business revolves about the designing, manufacturing test measurement instruments like the power supply, electronic load, bidirectional power supply, AC grid simulator, and so on. And we cater to the various industries and applications such as the electric vehicle, automotive electronics, commercial aviation, semiconductors, and renewable energies. These are very popular topics now. And our focus is to focusing on the providing high performance testing solutions for our global wide customers and partners.
Now the test and measurement market is very crowded, there's lots and lots of competition. How does ITECH make sure that you've always got a lead and the best in class equipment?
I think our success is because of we're focusing on the test measurement and innovation. Also, our commitment for our customer satisfactions, that's very important. And so far, ITECH has a very complete sales network, not only in European, also in US, Asia, and global wide. We prioritize our R&D so that we can have more and more competitive products to bring to the market. And for our customers, we stay a close relationship with our customer, so we can tailor our testing solutions to meet their evolving testing demands. That's very important because our customer, they are mostly from the R&D, and we need to keep the same pace with the industry change. That's very important to keep always solidifying our international reputation for this market.
Yeah. Now, obviously, it's a complicated business. There's very complex requirements that need to be fulfilled, and that means you need to be in front of the customer and helping them. How do you support customers in the EU and in Germany?
Okay, so our customer, our partner, we based on long-term partnership. So every partner, they are very professional in this field. And they know very well about customer testing, they know very well about ITECH products, so they can offer the best solutions for them. ITECH is heading together with our customer, our partner, to offer testing solutions, not just the box or product. So this is very important, and most of our partners, they have the service capabilities, knowledge and service support. That's the key importance, so that we can be helpful for our customer. And every service center of our partner will be trained by ITECH how to do the support, how to explain how to use the customer for the ITECH products. That's very important. And I would like to introduce one of our Germany partner, Mr. Neeb, and he is a very professional, know very well about ITECH, and he's coming from Schulz Electronica. He will introduce most of our products, and he has local service here in Germany.
Super. Hi Michael, it's great to see you here at the ITECH stand. You're from Schulz Electronica. Tell us a little bit about the relationship between yourselves as distributor and ITECH.
Well, Stuart, we are the German partner, but we don't understand us just as a distributor who distributes units from A to B. We have more assets than just a logistic. And then for that reason, we are very happy to come together with ITECH. They have an extraordinary and outstanding technology and a very broad portfolio. Our main value is, or our main asset is, that we also provide consulting and support service and also repair service. We understand us as a partner for our customer and not just as a supplier for our customer. And for that reason, we also understand ITECH not just as a supplier, but also as a technology partner for us, where we can build up our services on top.
Now, I've been looking around the stand just to get a feeling for the test equipment that's here. There's obviously a big focus on power supplies, high power density power supplies like the IT6600C series.
Yeah.
What sort of applications and testing challenges would that be used in?
Well, we now have more than just 50 years of experiences in the industry in Germany, Switzerland and Austria for professional power supplies. Our main focus is on the automotive industry, and the automotive industry had made many changes in the last years. The electromobility came up, and in electromobility the batteries are a central element of this technology, as well as the engines. And especially the IT66C series is a bidirectional machine which can act as a source or as a sink.
Wow.
It is perfect, for example, to test a battery, to load and discharge a battery, as well as to replace a big battery in your lab, because you don't want to have a real battery in your lab.
No.
A battery you can't stop, but IT66C you can stop immediately.
Yeah.
And if a battery fails and cannot be stopped, you have to escape from your lab.
Exactly.
And
we don't want that.
Yeah, and for that reason, the IT66C is a very powerful machine with a very high density of the power.
Yeah.
So you do not need too much space in your lab or in your test environment to provide a high power machine there.
Yeah.
So you save space, and that makes it easier to work with this machine.
Now, you've also got a 4-quadrant SMU here on display, the IT2800, and I think that's a relatively new model.
Yes. Yes.
What does that offer?
Well, we see the IT28 it's a high precision machine, a very high precision and high accuracy machine. From the technology of the power supplies in the last 2 decades, there were switched mode technology, but the 28 is a linear mode machine.
Okay.
That provides a very accurate and precise DC signal. And this is really new. As I started working for Schulz Electronica 17 years ago, no such machine were available. And if you want to have one, it shall be constructed from scratch for enormous money. And that is a possibility for our customer to get a very precision and accurate machine for the testing purposes, or testing as well as development purposes.
Yeah.
Because in the development phase, you need the best accuracy and precision you can get.
Yeah.
Later on, you doesn't need it anymore. And this is a very new machine. We already had on the Electronica some requests about this machine.
Okay, super.
The customers were very excited and enthusiastic about this, and say, wow, I wait so many years for such kind of machine, make an offer, please.
Found it. That's fantastic. The other thing that caught my eye was there's a multi-channel modular power system. Now I assume this is sort of trying to make power supplies more compact and make best use of the space in a limited working environment sometimes, like the IT2700.
Yeah, well, many of our customers use the power supplies for testing purposes. And in their test environment, there's not only one device under test and one power supply, they want to have many of them in parallel.
Okay.
And with the IT27 series, you have the chance up to 8 channels, 8 small power supplies, which can be controlled via one single channel, to do their work for 8 test units.
Yeah.
So you can parallelize this enormous, and this saves time for our customers and time and space, because they are very, very compact. And with one interface channel, it's very easy to integrate them into their testing software.
Yeah.
And we also do integration of the power supplies into cabinets, big cabinets.
Yep.
That's our industry grade, because the unit is not finally ready for their services in a test field.
Yeah.
You need some safety and security features, you need some control, you need some observing, you need some integration into a complete system, like a machine. A unit is a unit, but not a machine from law aspect here.
Yeah.
And we are doing machines with this by our integration services.
Yeah.
And for that reason, the 828 series is absolutely perfect for really tests in production or in prototyping phase.
Yeah. Now, of course, you're talking there about high voltages, high currents, high powers, dangerous levels of energy moving about, and that brings me nicely to electronics loads and grid simulation with renewables as well. That's also a big topic. So I saw the 7900P and EP. How do they help?
Well, also the energy industries made a dramatic change into last year, not only the automotive. And these AC machines, we use them as a grid simulator, which emulates or simulates AC networks. And with the upcoming regenerative energies or industries, to get a focus, to get a view on the energy distribution networks is absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
And with these machines, you can simulate such a network, and you can also then do your tests with the units which are supplied by this network in your lab. You do not need a real network, because you cannot control a real network. A real network is controlled by the energy network provider. That makes it very easy to do tests with complete systems like rectifiers, solar converters, battery stabilizations, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And also, the energy provider can do their network simulation and find out some algorithms to control their network better with the help of such network simulators like the IT79.
Yeah.
And also acting as a load. It's a very important point. You can configure this machine that it could be act like another machine which is be plugged in or connected to an AC network.
Right.
And then you can find out what was the influence of a machine to an AC network by simulating this machine with such a unit.
Yeah. Well, Francis, I've learned so much in our discussion today. Thank you ever so much for taking us through those applications. It's been really interesting.
Many thanks to you, Stuart.
Now, obviously, as you were saying, there's lots of innovation required to stay at the front of this industry.
Yes.
How do you go about making sure your research and development team are developing the right products? How do you invest in research and development? And obviously, quality control is a big topic as well. So what do you do in that space?
Well, quality control is very important, and is the key importance in ITECH. We have two parts. The first one is our R&D capabilities, and another one is our quality control. So talking about quality control, ITECH has rigorous standards for our manufacturing plants. So far, ITECH has 4 factories, and each factory is very close to each other. So we can connect our R&D, new product, to our manufacturing plant. So everything running in ITECH is very efficient. So we want to connect ourselves with customer. So shorten the distance. And in the meanwhile, for new products, we conduct the new product introduction, and we have our own EMC lab. So this is very important to ensure that before our new product be launched to the market, it's with good quality and meet the international standards. So this can help us to maintain a very low RMA rate in the industry.
Now, looking at the stand and visiting today at Electronica, there's lots of exciting products, lots of innovative products. What can we expect from ITECH in the next 6 months to 2 years?
Wow, that's a really big question. And we have a very big team for R&D. We have 200 engineers working in our R&D department, and we priority the R&D phase. If you look at our products, you will find most of our products is regenerative, sustainable. This is always the path we adhere to. So in the coming 6 months or 1 year, we will have 3 to 5 new series bring to the market. And in the future, we will still pushing the boundaries of our own technology and to have more competitive products, powerful solutions to the market. And I would like to say the future is we have very confidence and faith in our products for our partners, and so we can stay ahead of this industry. We are very happy and excited to drive the industry lead ahead with our own technology.
Fantastic. Well, thank you ever so much for giving us that overview about ITECH. It's been really enjoyable to talk to you and find out more about the test and measurement products that you have, and we wish you all the success.
Thank you.